Olivia and the best teacher ever. So think about it in your brain. Who was a nice teacher that you had? One that you really appreciated? And why did you like that teacher? What did they do? You can share it in the comments. Often teachers come into the class and what do they say? They say, "Good morning class," said Miss Hogan-Muller. "I'd like you to welcome someone who just joined us for today." Everyone looked up and began to say, "This is Mrs. Stern." Miss Hogelmeyer continued. "Hello, Miss Stern," the kid said. "Is she a teacher?" Olivia asked. "Oh no, Olivia, she's came to watch our class. I'm picking the best teacher to win the city's Teacher of the Year award." Mrs. Stern added seriously, writing something down on her clipboard. Every thought Miss Hogelmuller deserved to win. Miss Hogelmuller, what does the Teacher of the Year get? Maybe $1 million? I hope it can be better, I bet. Their picture on the side of every school bus in town. I've always dreamed of being on a school bus. I'm going to do whatever I can to win that award, she said to her students. Daisy took the lid off the terrarium. "I'll hold Hopper when you clean," she told Olivia. "I'm holding that frog," Daisy said. "No, I'm holding that frog," Olivia said. Before they knew, Hopper had jumped over towards the teacher who was writing the notes. Oh no! Mrs. Hugelmeyer's chance to become the Teacher of the Year is over. "Uh-oh, I'm a princess," Olivia said, striking a pose, trying to have her not look at the floor. That was a close call, for sure. "You hold Hopper, I'll clean." When Olivia was almost done, Mrs. Hugelmeyer-Miller and Miss Stern came by to see what they were doing. The terrarium was almost spotless. "Great terrarium cleaning, girls. Very nice indeed. Miss Hugelmuller is gonna win, I'm sure." Now Olivia imagined what it would be like to have her face on something. Like, I wonder, my face on a bus, would it be nice? It'd be like one of us, one of the students who was just hoping to be given this opportunity on a plane, even better, or my face on Mount Rushmore, that's even the best yet for sure. The sound of Miss Hogan-Miller's voice pulled Olivia back to reality from the daydream. I daydream a lot, do you? Daydreaming is my specialty. "It's time for the puppet story time," her teacher said. The class loved puppet story time, and Miss Hogan-Miller was telling their favorite story, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Everyone was there, enjoying it, except for Mrs. Stern, who was letting out a big yawn as her head back began to droop. Olivia was worried. Mrs. Stern is really bored. Oh no, what are we going to do? Then Olivia had an idea. "Miss Hogan-Miller," she cried out, "your story is so exciting. Can I play the bears?" "Why not?" said Miss Hogan-Miller. Olivia pretended to be the bears as loudly as she could over there. Instead of just telling the story, she sang a very loud song. And look, she woke up right away. She was making it a brighter day. That's why when I take songs and books, I try to make music of it in any way to make it more exciting. "Where is the red paint?" Olivia asked. Daisy is using her best. Olivia looked over and saw Daisy struggling to get out of the tube, the paint. One more squeeze, and then it was about to splatter over Miss Stern's clothes. But Olivia was so fast, because she knew, and she threw out the paper. It's good moves. Miss Stern wasn't even having a frog on her head. She's so lucky. "You can forget about being Teacher of the Year," she told Miss Hogelmeyer. "There's no learning going on in here, just shenanigans." And with that, Miss Stern left. So her name is Stern because she's a stern person. Do you have any stern people in your life? I think we all do. And how do you respond to them being stern to you? Oh, I go crazy. I feel tension in my neck. Oh well, Miss Hogan-Miller said sadly, there's always next year for me. Okay, it's time for the play time outside. Miss Hogan-Miller tried to put on a brave face, but in her heart she was feeling pain. But Olivia could see she was upset. Oh, what a shame. It's not fair, Olivia told Francine outside. Miss Hogan-Miller is the best teacher for sure. Remember when she taught us the planets by dressing up as them? And when she taught us addition and subtraction using apples that we were bobbing for? And 1 + 1 is 2. That rhymes just like a song, too. Olivia cried out. She had the greatest idea that she began to shout. Gather around, everyone, Olivia called to her classmates. We're going to put on a show. Let's let Miss Hugemauer know that to us she's the best teacher forever for sure. Oh look, they put her picture up on the bus. Class time, it's time to come in. And even more so when they began singing all the things that they had learned with her. And when they were done singing, a bus pulled up with a picture of Miss Hugemauer on the side of it. Congratulations, Miss Hugemauer said. You're the teacher of the year. Thank you, Miss Hugemauer said. Thank you, everybody. Let's go for a ride. That night, Olivia told her mother about the things she had learned from Miss Hugemauer. Did you know that there are 365 days in a year, and flies taste feet with their feet? Flies taste with their feet? That's incredible, my dear, her mother said. Do you know how many minutes until bedtime? 0, Olivia replied, fighting off a big yawn. That's exactly right, her mom said. Good night, Olivia. We all have different influences on us. Who is the positive influence upon us? Just think about it. Who has had a good influence on you? And who has had a not so good influence? Put your attention to the good ones. And my reflection questions are, who lifts you up? Who gives you good energy? And the lesson to me in this is even if you don't win the award, you can still positively impact someone's life. So who are you impacting today? Or who impacted you yesterday? Bye.